Zero. Infinitesimal. Complex Colost. Duplet. Frigolet. Decorate. Googolplexit. Millinillionth. Centillionth. Planklength. Decillionth. Nonillionth. Octillionth. Septillionth. Sextillionth. Quintillionth. Quadrillionth. Trillionth. Billionth. Millionth. Thousandth. Hundredth. Tenth. Chamfer noun constant. Quarter. Third. Half. Three quarters. 9/10. 1, 2, 3. Pi. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million, 10 million, 100 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion, 1 quintillion, 1 sextillion, 1 septillion, 1 octillion, 1 nonillion, 1 decillion, 1 undecillion, 1 duodecillion, 1 tridecillion, 1 quatuordecillion, 1 quindecillion, 1 bigentillion, 1 trigentillion, Google, 1 quadrigentillion, 1 quinquagentillion, 1 sexagentillion, 1 septuagentillion, 1 octogentillion, 1 nonagentillion, 1 centillion, 1 ducentillion, 1 millinillion, micrillion, nonillion, decillion, femtillion, attillion, septillion, yorktillion, ronillion, hectillion, brahamtillion, icosillion, triacontillion, googleplex,
hectillion, trillion, trictopillion, megallion, gigallion, trillion, quintillion, quadrillion, galillion, million, trillion, sexillion, zillion.
Pentalog, hexalog, heptalog, octalog, enalog, dekataxis, parhal, dekataxis, 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 dekaoptaxis, dekaenaxis, dekadekaxis, trilekag, korgo, parhal, parhams number, korporal, mineral, pentalkag, hexalkag, pentalkag, ortodekag, iteral, korgo, otrol, imperal, sideral, gulerdag, dombulus, guleby, domby, tromby, Godiplik, 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 Likat, Kreativ, Large number, gapping number, oblivion, singularity number. Infinity. Infinity. Infiniteplex. All in all. Omega. Omega plus 1. 2 omega. Omega squared. Omega cubed. Omega to omega. Epsilon null. Epsilon null double. Epsilon null squared. Epsilon null to epsilon null. Epsilon 1. Epsilon 2. Epsilon omega. Epsilon epsilon null. Theta null. Eta null. Theta null. Omega null. Pfefferman-Schuit ordinal. Ackermann ordinal. Bachmann-Howard ordinal. Church-Quaney ordinal. Aleph 1. Omega fixed point. Inaccessible cardinal. Malo cardinal. Weakly compact cardinal. Gap cardinal. Inequality cardinal. Pardon cardinal. Halo cardinal. Key doesn't jondinal. Rear jondinal. Shusi henku jondinal. U shi shi shu jondinal. Len jiao shen zuo jondinal. Wo Yao Chi Dian Chi Wu Zhandano. Shusi Shizu Yi Hana Zhandano. Shisu Wu GM Zhang Did Shusi Zhandano. Ino Oi Rondano. Koshokyo Fusho Rondano. Shikuna Studio O Street Rondano. Zaiwan Jigen Rondano. Large constant. Larger constant. Mega large constant. Multi large. Unlimited. Double unlimited. Sextuple unlimited. Unlimited flex. 404th current. 405th current. 808th current. 404th square current. 404th current current. Zilch. Filch. Begilch. Indefinity. Bind affinity. Trend affinity. Hilarity. Hilarity. Secularity. Killarity. Dong. Dong plus hilarity. Dong. Superdong. Infinidong. Doleridong.
Absolute infinity. Absolute infinity. Double absolute infinity. Absolute infinity squared. Absolute infinity tetrated to 2. Absolutated of absolute infinity. Absolute infinity. Absolute infinity. Absolute level 2 infinity. Absolute super level 2 infinity. Absolute peta level 2 infinity. Absolute omega level 2 infinity. The A. Absolute pre-A. Absolute infinity. A. The B. The C. The 1. Absolute 1 infinity. Absolute omega infinity. Absolutely infinity. Absolutely of A infinity. Absolute omega pi. Omega refixed point. Pure infinity. Major infinity. Major kilo infinity. Major mega infinity. Minor infinity. Minor kilo infinity. Minor mega infinity. Majada. Majada triple. Cross 1. Cross 2. Cross 3. Do cross 1. Try cross 1. Cross double. Cross triple. Cross quadruple. Cross quintuple. Bicross. Intercross. Square cross. Absolutely everything. Absolutely infinity multiverse. Absolutely infinity everything verse. Absolutely infinity ultimate everything. Absolutely infinity super ultimate everything. Absolutely infinity complex ultimate everything. Absolutely infinity ever ultimate everything. Absolute ever number. Absolute ever natural. Absolute every integer. Absolute every real. Capital theta. Capital theta. Capital lambda. Capital psi. Capital alpha. Capital density. Omnibus. Omnibuduos. Omnibutrios. Omnibuomigos. Absolute never. Absolute unit. Absolute slice. Absolute double X. Absolute stop. Absolute out. Absolute line. Absolute left to right. Chinese infinity. Beyond infinity. Absolutely eternal. Never. Never. Never, never. Ender, never. Prazo de infinito. Never. Prazo cal infinito. Never. Prazo never cal infinito. Never. Ter prazo infinito. Never. Duplo prazo infinito. Never. Triplo prazo infinito. Never. Quadruplo prazo infinito. Never. Quintuplo prazo infinito. Never. Hawaii prazo infinito. Never. Onerazo infinito. Never. Urazo infinito. Never. Eurazo infinito. Never. Level 2 infinito. Infinito. Never. Level 3 infinito. Infinito. Never. Level 5 infinito. Infinito. Never. Ascending infinito. Never. Descending infinito. Never. Descending infinito. Never. Never ending infinito. Never. Absolute ending infinito. Never. Singularity ending infinito. Never. Point singularity ending infinito. Never. Singularity singularity ending infinito. Never. Trilarity singularity ending infinito. Never. Neverlarity singularity ending infinito. Never. I am told as it will say all of these soon next entry. Everything infinitive. Infinity infinitive. A life infinitive. Far. Tu far. Reagir infinitivo. Impreciso reagir infinitivo. Superam reagir infinitivo. Chegam reagir infinitivo. Terão reagir infinitivo. Sou infinitivo. Infinitivo. Três infinitivo. Quente infinitivo. Reco infinitivo. Bad bed. Blue bed. Green bed. Broken bed. Bad broken bed. Unix infinitivo. Multips infinitivo. Infinitivo. Life infinitivo. Box infinitivo. Onissos infinitivo. Dacas souls infinitivo. Legustos infinitivo. Máquina infinitivo. Máquina infinitivo. Desvio infinitivo. Full infinitivo. Outsigro infinitivo. Insigro infinitivo. 10 palavras do 20 siglo infinitivo. Omega palavras do 20 siglo infinitivo. Absoluto infinity palavras do 20 siglo infinitivo. Never palavras do 20 siglo infinitivo. Medrol infinitivo. Grid infinitivo. Megastic infinitivo. Singular infinitivo. Quantum infinitivo. Always enquanto infinitivo. Yellow prosperto enquanto infinitivo. Red infinitivo. Orange infinitivo. Yellow infinitivo. Green infinitivo. Blue infinitivo. Non infinitivo. And infinitivo. Six infinitivo. Zeronic infinitivo. Definitivo. Dial infinitivo.
Omnielicial affinity. 1 flex. 2 elicial affinity. Denelicial affinity. Omnielicial affinity. Elicial affinity.
Mount infinity. Dimensional infinity. Pentagram affinity. Info affinity. Swirl infinity. Point infinity. Gaussian affinity. Berkey affinity.
I want to look this button plus.
Yeah, seems about right. Anyway, carry on.
Alright then. Berkey affinity.
Elegant affinity, Specifinity, Divinity, Divinity, Harris affinity, Alien infinity, Under I infinity, Void infinity, Sidium infinity, TVR infinity, Gargan infinity, Mercury infinity, Venush infinity, Tierra infinity, Mars infinity, Alpha infinity, Sagittarius infinity, Milky infinity, Space infinity, Indiscretely infinity, Time and infinity, Absolute existence, Limit, the limit, the real limit, the final limit, the crash limit, the fifth crash limit, the warning limit.
The second end. The third end. The fourth end. The fifth end. The tenth end. The forever end.
Too much massive infinity. Three much massive infinity. Infinity of doom. Infinity of super doom. Hydron infinity. Kilohydron infinity. Superhydron infinity. Hyperhydron infinity. Finite. Hyperhydron super infinity. Finite. Hyper mega hydron infinity. Finite. Hyper gigahydron infinity. Finite. Hyperhydron infinity. Infinity of infinity. Hyperhydron infinity. Super infinity of infinity. Hyperhydron infinity. Mega infinity of infinity. Hyperhydron infinity. Hydron infinity of infinity. Hyperhydron infinity. Infinity of infinity of infinity. Hyperhydron infinity. Infinity quinto. Hyperhydron infinity. Infinity absolute O. Hyperhydron infinity super infinity. Hyperhydron infinity mega infinity. Hyperhydron infinity Kali finite. Absolute 1 finitelity. Absolute 2 finitelity. Absolute 1 to 2 finitelity. Absolute 1 to 1 to 2 finitelity. Absolute true finitelity. Super absolute true finitelity. Absolute mega finitelity. Absolute giga finitelity. Absolute finitelity. Absolute finite trial of everything. Absolute final finite trial. Absolute finite trial of existence. Google infinity. Google plex infinity. Google superplex infinity. Google megaplex infinity. Google plex plex infinity. Google plex 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 infinity. Google hyperplex infinity. Google infinity plex infinity. Google infinity. Trungola infinity. Trungola infinity. Absolute plus of finite. Absolute plus of finite 2. Absolute plus of finite. Absolute. Absolute plus of finite level 2. Hydro absolute plus. Hydro absolute plus infinity. Hydro absolute plus infinity of time. Hydro absolute plus infinity of kilo time. Hydro absolute plus infinity of Cooper time. The absolute plus of finite. The absolute plus of finite. J absolute plus of finite. Z absolute plus of finite. Cross is absolute. Ins absolute. Extremes absolute. Pent yod. Hex yod. Mono a duo yod. Duo a duo yod. Penta a duo yod. Mono a duo yod. Mono a duo yod. Mono deck a duo yod. Mono hex a duo yard. Mono double a duo yard. Mono triple a duo yard. Mono quadruple a duo yower. Mono quintuple a duo yower. Mono untrigentiple a duo yower. Mono uncentiple a duo yower. Mono unmilituple a duo yower.
Mono and death lapel adde dio yaur. Mono single dore dio o yaur. Mono single triode dio o yaur. Mono single square dio o yaur. Mono single cube dio o yaur. Mono single tesseract dio yaur. Mono single linear square dio o yaur. Mono single interdimensional dio o yaur. Mono single quantum dio yaur. Mono single eternality dio o yaur. Pi or flex. Pi or flexum. Pi or deflex. Pi or decimiliflex. Pi or hecatoduotriflex. Pi or decatetrity tri-power triplex. Pi or omega flex. Pi or epsilon null flex. Pi or absolute infinity flex. Pi or double loop flex. Cardinal null. Cardinal null 1. Cardinal null 2. Cardinal null 1 2. Cardinal null 1 3. Cardinal null 1 1 2. Cardinal null 1 1 1 2. Cardinal null 1 1 1 1 2. Cardinal null level super. Cardinal null level mega. Cardinal null level giga. Cardinal null level 11. Cardinal null level 11. Cardinal null penta level. Cardinal null the null. Cardinal null the double. Cardinal null the triple. Cardinal null the null. Cardinal null the null. Cardinal null the null. Cardinal null super null. Cardinal null never null. Cardinal never. Cardinal never ending. Cardinal null never ending. Cardinal null breaking never. Cardinal null singularity. Omnifinity. Absolute omnifinity. 1 omnifinity to 2. Omnifinity of super entries. Omnifinity of mega entries. Omnifinity of ultimate entries. Omnifinity of super ultimate entries. Omnifinity of mega ultimate entries. Omnifinity of super ultimate entries. Omnifinity of super ultimate entries. Omnifinity of super ultimate entries. Omnifinity of ultimate super entries. Omnifinity of super ultimate super entries. Omnifinity of ultimate super entries. Omnifinity of ultimate super entries. Not so finite. Not too so finite. Not very so finite. Multi not so finite. Multi not so finite. The finite. Multi not so finite. The multi finite. Multi not so finite. Multiple finite. Multi not so finite. Multiple finite. Multi not so finite. Cluster infinity. Multi not so finite. Cluster infinity finite. Multi not so finite. Super cluster infinity finite. Multi not so super finite. Cluster infinity finite. Multi not super so finite. Cluster infinity. Multi not super so finite. Cluster hash finity. Multi not mega super so finite. Cluster hash finity. Multi not omega mega super so finite. Cluster hash finity. Multi not ultimate omega mega super so finite. Cluster hash finity. Eternity restart. Eternity restart 2. Eternity restart omega. Restarts everything. Eternity restart supreme. Everything eternity restart. Chronicle of eternity restart. Chronicle of eternity restart. Eternal of eternity restart. Multiseismic. Metaseismic. Xenoseismic. Hyperseismic. Verse seismic. Omniseismic. Prestige Truefinity. Prestige Truefinity 1. Prestige Truefinity 2. Prestige Truefinity Absolute Infinity. Prestige Truefinity 1 Finite in 2. Prestige Truefinity 1 Finite in 1 Finite 2. Prestige Truefinity 1 2 Finite 2. Prestige True Finite. Prestige Truefinity Prestige True Finite. Absolute Finite. Prestige True Mega Finite. Prestige Multi 2 Finite. Prestige Multi-Nested Finite. Prestige Multi-Nested Finite. Prestige Hybrid Multi-Nested Finite. Prestige Slashing 1 to Absolute Infinity. Prestige Slashing 1 to Absolute Infinity of 2. Prestige Slashing 2 to Absolute Infinity. Prestige Slashing 3 to Absolute Infinity. Prestige Slashing Absolute Infinity to Absolute Infinity. Prestige Super Slashing. Prestige Mega Slashing. Prestige Leveling 1 Slashing. Prestige Leveling 2 Slashing. Prestige Leveling 1 to 2 Slashing. Prestige Leveling 2 to 2 Slashing. Prestige Leveling 1 to 3 Slashing. Prestige Leveling 1 to 4 Slashing. Prestige Leveling 1 to 1 to 2 Slashing. Prestige Leveling 1 Try to 2. Prestige Leveling 1 Penta to 2. Prestige Leveling 1 Pair 2 Slashing to 2. Prestige Leveling 1 Pair in Pair 2 Slashing to 2. Prestige leveling 1 pair try into slashing to 2. Prestige leveling 1 super pair to slashing to 2. Prestige leveling 1 mega pair to slashing to 2. Prestige leveling 1 giga pair to slashing to 2. Prestige leveling 1 super of super pair to slashing to 2. Prestige leveling 1 mega of super pair to slashing to 2. Prestige leveling 1 super of mega pair to slashing to 2. Prestige leveling 1 super of super pair to slashing to 2. Prestige leveling 1 triple finite pair slashing to 2. Prestige leveling 1 quadruple finite pair slashing to 2. Prestige leveling 1 paruple finite pair slashing to 2. Prestige leveling 1 paruple finite pair slashing to 2. Prestige super leveling 1 to 2. Prestige super 2 leveling 1 to 2. Prestige super self leveling 1 to 2. Prestige super self leveling 1 to 2. Prestige mega leveling 1 to 2. Prestige mega self leveling 1 to 2. Prestige giga self leveling 1 to 2. Prestige tera self leveling 1 to 2. Prestige pair self leveling 1 to 2. Prestige super pair self leveling 1 to 2. Prestige super level pair self leveling 1 to 2. Prestige super double level pair self leveling 1 to 2. Prestige ultimatium. Prestige ultimatium. Prestige ultimatium. Prestige self ultimatium. Prestige self ultimatium. The double prestige. The triple prestige. The quintuple prestige. The supule prestige. The megapule prestige. The self-upple prestige. Blah 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 super blah blah.
Are we even done yet?
We are still only halfway there. I know it's been a while, but we can handle it.
Come on, we've been using this prestige thing for the past 30 minutes. Can we just move on to the next sub-tier? I'm going to lose my mind if I hear one more prestige, I swear.
Fine. Let's just skip to that, I guess. This was a waste of time anyway.
Absolutely quantance. Final ending. Absolutely classrous. Absolutely vermunus. Absolutely perithesic. Absolutely mahicus. Absolutely gaxlemus. Absolutely bigulus. Absolutely linotopus. Absolutely archivius. Absolutely crossed symbol. Absolutely Richard Natial. Absolutely pinitic. Absolutely hesterdical. Absolutely gods. Absolutely god tiers. Absolutely god everything. Absolutely final existence. Absolutely completed reality. Absolutely ordinals existence. Absolutely ordinals null. Absolutely asaudus. Absolutely arousally. Absolutely oscus. Absolutely symbisly. Absolutely flirtus. Absolutely uisinus. The box. Absolutely spiral. The everlasting true number of all existence.
One-star number, two-star number, three-star number, 10-star number, omega-star number, absolute infinity-star number, one-star number, two-star one-star number, three-star one-star number, one-star two-star number, one-star three-star number, one-star ultimate to one-star number, one-star kilo ultimate to one-star number, one-star gig ultimate to one-star number. 1 star super ultimate to 1 star number. 1 star duper ultimate to 1 star number. 1 star quadruple ultimate to 1 star number. 1 star kilo star number. 1 star mega star number. 1 star carrier star number. 1 star number. 1 star number. 1 star number. Absolute prestige star. Absolute big star. Kilolut infinity. Kilolut 1 infinity. Kilolut 2 infinity. Kilolut 10 infinity. Kilolutly infinity. Kilolutist infinity. Kilolutly everything. Kilolut supreme. Kilolut with 1 infinity. Kilolut with 2 infinity. Kilolut with infinity infinity. Kilolut with everything infinity. Kilolut with stars infinity. Absolute kilolut. Absolutely kilolut. Absolute kilolutist kilolut. Megalut infinity. Gigalut infinity. Teralut infinity. Lutilut infinity. The barrier. The kilo barrier. The mega barrier. Essential endingly 1. Essential endingly 2. Essential endingly 3. Essential endingly endless. Essential endingly endlessful. Essential endingly supreme ending. Essential endingly finity ending. Essential endingly inverse. Essential endingly powerless. Essential endingly powerful. Essential endingly ending authority. Essential endingly entity. Complex essential ending. Complex essential every ending. Complex essential every ending. Complex essential every ending. Complex essential to every ending. Complex essential every ending. Complex essential ever ending ending. Complex essential ever philosophy ending. Brownie sister infinity. Brownie sister superfinity. Brownie sister megafinity. Brownie sister kiloverse finity. Brownie sister megaverse finity. Brownie sister mega semiverse finity. Brownie sister gigaverse finity. Brownie sister lexoverse finity. Brownie sister rapture. Brownie sister kilo rapture. Brownie sister mega rapture. Brownie sister luper rapture. Brownie sister duper rapture. Brownie sister double rapture. Brownie sister double rapture rapture. Brownie sister triple rapture. Brownie sister rapture. Brownie sister trapture. Brownie sister rapture upture. Brownie sister rapture upture rapture. Yatisamic. Yatisamic. Gadandar yatisamic. Super yatisamic. Mega yatisamic. Runner yatisamic. Ordino yatisamic. Ordinal yatisamic. Ordiatisamina yatisamic. Yatisara yatisamina yatisamic. Systemic finite. Systemic finite Kubrick. Systemic finite quartilic. Systemic finite hypertilic. Systemic finite superalic. Systemic quality. Systemic trans quality. Systemic quality of never. Systemic quality never ever. Systemic quality cosmic inequality. Systemic quality cosmic equation. Systemic quality. Systemic functional equality. Finitity. Finitity. Finibanty. Finitantity. Finifinitity. Finicicaratity. Fini-exe initiality. Fini argon infinity infinity. Zero lu infinity t. Zero lu infinity t os. Zero lu infinity t cardinality. Zero lu infinity t 低数 cardinality. Zero lu three finite t. Zero lu demi finite t. Absolute breaking super logic. Absolute breaking mega logic. Absolute breaking giga logic. Absolute breaking and logic. Absolute breaking endless logic. Absolute breaking hyperconic logic. Absolute super breaking conic logic. Absolute mega breaking conic logic. Absolute ultimate breaking conic logic. Absolute kilo ultimate breaking conic logic. Kilolute ultimate logic. Megalute ultimate logic. Hyperless 1. Hyperless 2. Hyperless infinity. Hyperless 1 infinity. Super hyperless 1 infinity. Magperless 1 infinity. Hyperlow superloot infinity. Hyperlow magloot infinity. Equitlic of 1. Equitlic of 1 1 1 2. Equitlic of 1 1 2 1. Equitlic of 6s. Equitlic of 10s. Equitlic of equitlics. Recyclability 1. Recyclability 2. Recyclability 10. Recyclability 1 1. Recyclability 2 1. Recyclability 1 2. Recyclability 1 1 1. 1 recyclability 1. 2 recyclability 1. Recyclability 1. Recyclability 1. Their stability. Ordinality now. Absolute double t-shirts. Hereditary 1. Absolute not delta. Error number 1. The great and errors.
Absolute God loss. Absolute almost true gods. Absolute never true gods. Absolute everything never true gods. Absolute super hyper never true gods. Absolute compi hyper never true gods. Absolute every terminus the omega super hyper never true gods. Final 80 before endless. Final 70 before endless. Final 50 before endless. Final 37 before endless. Final 10 before endless 2.
massive finity. One star number.